He lived across the street where the Liberty Bell is. That's not the building, but there was a house there. George Washington rented the house. It was a mansion for 7 years for his presidency. And he lived and worked on that site, and John Adams lived there for 3. It was destroyed in a fire. But that was the executive branch of government when the Capitol was here. This is the original building. It was made to be a courthouse. When the Capitol moved to Washington, it became a courthouse again. When the Park Service came in, the University of Pennsylvania was leasing it from the city of Philadelphia. They had law school classes here. But this is what it looked like when they were here.
So that's when Washington moved to Mount Vernon?
After the presidency, he went back to Mount Vernon, but you know what's sad?
He had that before that?
No, this wasn't his house. This is where he lived as
Right.
president, like the White House. But when he left, this is sad, when he left the presidency, he only lived 1.5 years longer. He wasn't old when he died. He was only 67. Everybody was in shock when he died. They were planning to move the capital to what we call Washington, D.C. It was going to be neutral territory. And he told everybody, don't name the capital after me. They were going to call it the Federal City. And he died right before. So out of respect, they named it Washington. And you know, that area where they built the Capitol was originally swampland. And it was known on the map as District of Columbia because a lot of things were named after Columbus the Explorer. So they went with Washington and the original name, the initials DC. And they named it after him. But he didn't want to name it after him. Now, he died at 67. If he lived a couple more months, he would have made it to 68. But all the other founding fathers lived longer than him. John Adams died at 91. Who else? 84 was Franklin. 83 was Jefferson. I mean, they all lived longer than him. So everybody was in shock. He got pneumonia. And in those days, well, that's bad, they didn't have the antibiotics, but they used to think that everything was wrong with you. They purge your blood, and you get new blood every day. There was something called bloodletting. Yeah. And he had some problem. His blood flowed very slowly, some disorder, but they didn't understand that. So they were purging his blood, and he had pneumonia, and his blood went very slow compared to everybody else's. That killed him very quickly, and he died.
Crazy.
Okay, so on the sides here are the paintings. There's Queen Marie Antoinette here, and then there's, and King Louis XVI. They sent their paintings over after they gave us money in military aid after the American Revolution. But after our revolution, the people of France wanted a democracy, and they were captured in the French Revolution. When they tried to escape, they were killed. They were beheaded. But they had helped us, and the people here liked them because they had helped us, and we owed the people of France money. So out of respect, they always have their paintings on the wall. If you have questions, let me know.
That's where Adams sat.
He sat there for 8 years, and so did Thomas Jefferson. Now, here's some more trivia. They both died on the same day. Yeah. And they died on a historic day. Same year. They died on the 50th, look it up, 50th anniversary of the country. July 4th, 1826. But they both died on that day. The first one to die was actually Thomas Jefferson, but John Adams didn't know it because Jefferson lived in Virginia and Adams lived in Massachusetts. And the last thing Adams said at his deathbed was Jefferson still survives. He didn't know he had died hours before. And Adams was 91 and Thomas Jefferson was like 83. But they both died on July 4th.
America.
How many states, what was the number of states we had the last meeting?
I mean, I don't know the last meeting, but they were here until the 18th.
No, but
November 18th.
we had 13 states.
They had 6, well, Tennessee was added.
There's 32 seats
Well,
in
they
there.
showed you 32 because Tennessee was added the last state.
Okay.
So they left with 32 senators, so they want to show you how many senators they haven't left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
32
Yeah,
states
and
when they
downstairs
left.
we're missing chairs, though, but a lot of the chairs are missing.
Yeah.
We're fixing them now, but they left them under 6 or under 6.
And 32 in the Senate,
Like now we have
106 in the Republican, or in the
And
House.
Washington had 435 representatives.